Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful 2-week spoilers for June 16th minus 27. 2025 see Hope, Logan, Annika, Noel, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig are both insanely jealous for two different reasons. Monday, June 16th, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Finn Tanner Novlin have a very serious discussion. They're both quite concerned about Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline McInnes Wood safety in light of Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, once again showing up at the beach house. Why don't they lock their door? They have to have a security system. Before, when they were worried about Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, they had private guards, I think, but they don't have just a basic blink camera system and a deadbolt on that front door. Even Luna has a lock on her ratty little apartment. Taylor and Steffy also have a talk, and she is telling her mom that Liam should be focused on his health, and instead, he's just thinking about her and protecting her. And next week, Taylor hears all this and is also quite worried about Luna coming for her daughter Steffy. Luna is lurking, hidden, and watching Steffy and Hayes Forrester, Finnegan, Brian, David Garlick next week. It looks like it's a summer camp or an art camp, and Luna's watching through a telephoto lens. I mean, it could be somebody else watching, but come on, it's crazy Luna. Steffy, Finn, and Liam are all together dropping Hayes off at this little camp. And what's weird is the set is the old beach house where Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks used to live, and that R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman was renting for a while. We've seen various people living there over the years. They're recycling that set. Jack Wagner is back as Nick Marone on Monday. He stuns Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang when he shows up at Forrester Creations. And Nick hits the ground running, trying to win her back. And of course, he'll be very happy to hear Ridge Forrester Torsten K is with Taylor. That's a job half done already. Tuesday, June 17th, Taylor talks to Eric Forrester, John McCook about Ridge and Brooke this week. And I wonder if Eric will be honest with her. You know, if he will own up to what he did with the showstopper. Will Taylor actually ask him, was Eric trying to break them up? That's the conversation I'd like to hear them have. But Brad Bell usually doesn't give us the conversations we want to have. So, we'll wait and see. But the topic for Eric is Ridge and Brooke. And at the very minimum, I think Eric's going to say, Ridge and Brooke do always find their way back to each other, which is accurate. But Nick is busy wooing Brooke on Tuesday, and there is a steamy lip lock during their very emotional reunion. And I wonder how long it's going to take, and if Brooke will ever see that Nick may be a healthier choice for her than Ridge. Speaking of him, Taylor and Ridge are discussing the fact that Brooke is basically still part of their relationship. And I wonder if Taylor is already suspecting that Ridge has his mind on Brooke, at least part-time. We all see those faraway looks in his eyes, and we know what he's thinking about. Also this week, Ridge tells Taylor he doesn't like his half-brother Nick, and he never will. So once he finds out that Nick is in town, Ridge is going to start acting out. So I wonder if Taylor is going to sense that Ridge is jealous, because that's clearly what it is. And I wonder how Ridge will try and excuse and rationalize his jealousy if Taylor calls him out on it, because it's quite evident. I think we're all going to see right away that Ridge is salty, that Nick is back and is kissing on Brooke. Wednesday, June 18th, Nick is irritating Ridge. Now that Nick is so successful and uber wealthy, he's going to have this cocky attitude. It's something different for him. And that's not going to sit well with Ridge at all, who always felt like he was better than Nick the sailor, Luna approaches Hayes outside his little camp setup, that little house. And again, you'll see. Looks like Wyatt's house. Wyatt's always the one I think about in that house. I know other people have lived there. Luna is unhinged on Bold and the Beautiful. She's murderous about Hayes' mom, Steffy, and she's jealous that Hayes has Finn, and she does not. And if you remember, Luna said that Steffy would think differently if she was kept away from her child. Also on Wednesday, Hayes gets an unexpected gift from Luna. But what kind of gift does Hayes get from his completely crazy sister? Thursday, June 19th, Brooke tells Katie, Logan, Heather, Tom all about Nick's return, and that they kissed, and that he wants her back. And of course, Katie knows Brooke still wants Ridge. So, when she shares her advice, will she tell Brooke to keep chasing Ridge or enjoy handsome Nick who wants her back? You know, Katie also has a past with Nick, if you remember. Steffi tries to get Daphne Rose Muriel Hilaire to come back to Forrester Creations in Los Angeles, but Hope is not wanting that. The very idea of it is going to make her quite jealous, but of course, Hope is the one with Carter Walton's Lawrence St. Victor ring on her finger, not Daphne. Although, you know, I wouldn't bet hard money on them getting to say I do. Friday, June 20th, Brooke is bickering with Taylor, and the topic is Ridge and Nick. And I wonder if Brooke is going to be pleased that Ridge is acting out about Nick's return. Jack Wagner said this may be the first of several returns for Nick. And he was talking about there might be a possible long-term future with Nick and Brooke. But then Brad Bell did an interview with an Italian magazine, pretty much saying Ridge and Brooke are endgame. Maybe they shouldn't be giving conflicting interviews, right? June 23rd through the 27th, we're going to have Carter reassuring Hope there's no reason to be jealous. There's no reason to be worried. So, Carter may try to ease Hope's mind, telling her even if Daphne did come back, it doesn't matter. She is the woman that Carter wants or says he wants, and the woman he plans to marry. I still doubt Hope and Carter say I do. And if you remember, Carter walked right out of his last wedding and dumped the bride at the altar because another woman showed up and said, "Hey, come with me." You can't count on Carter. Nick heats up with Brooke. He wants her away from Ridge once and for all and with him. They're gearing up for this remote thing in Italy that's airing in just a few weeks. It'll be Eric, Ridge, Brooke, and Nick overseas. Doesn't look like Taylor is there. She may need to call the chakra lady because her heart may be broken again soon. Ridge's irritation with Nick increases the following week. And Taylor's a little concerned about how Ridge is reacting to Nick and Brooke's renewed romance. Taylor would be spot on if she was also suffering from some jealousy because Ridge's behavior is not the actions of an ex-husband who is over someone. Luna's sneaky, freaky moves freak out Finn and Steffi and Liam and others. And Sheila is increasingly worried how far Luna will go. Sheila already told her hubby, Deacon Sharp Sean Kanan, about the threats. And as things rock on, you know, if she gets an update on what Luna is doing, Sheila, you know, should probably worry. She is finally beginning to see that Luna is a real danger to her son, to her grandson, to Steffi, and is completely and totally unhinged. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.